Good thing there's no inflation. CPI comes in piping hot. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update for Tuesday, the 13th of July. And we had some earnings this morning. We had CPI. And this update is brought to you by our friends at the CTG Group, Capital Trading Group. And, of course, they are our preferred broker for futures and commodities. We do have other brokers, but for our letter of direction trading, they're the only ones who are authorized. They've got great products, great service. And I get nothing but compliments on the service that they give. You want to check them out, go to info.capitaltradinggroup.com/Bubba. That's info.capitaltradinggroup.com/Bubba. And by the way, they do trade all of my accounts as well. In the meantime, the markets are sloppy and all over the place as the CPI number came out steaming. Who knows how they're going to rate it, but it was expected at 0.5. It's at 0.9, and it was 4.5 versus 5 points. So, look, it's such a goofy number with what they include and don't include. But in the meantime, the equities got hammered initially off of the number. And as we look at the equities right now, which we are still long across the board, the S&P is flat. The NASDAQ is exploding higher on its way to 15,000. The Russell's getting pounded down about 290, and the Dow's down 50. So, again, we're still long across the board. That has not changed, nor will it, but that is just something to understand. And, again, that's how we work. We do not get involved with the emotions during the day. Gold has been all over the place as well, but it is getting closer to a potential breakout level. We're still short. Silver is slightly lower, but silver appears to be in a coma, okay, and doing nothing. Platinum, which we no longer trade, but is down about $10. It doesn't have enough liquidity for us to use it in our portfolios. The dollar is higher, which you might expect, and of course, we are long dollars. Copper is getting, I guess it was getting hammered. It's down 30.3 cents, so not that big a deal, but it is headed back to we think 4 or below, and we are still short. Natural gas, it's actually down for one day. I can't believe it. Natural gas is down a little bit. We're still long. Crude oil has been on both sides of a change right now. We'll call it flat, okay? And by the time you see this, who knows where it's going to be? But we are still long, and of course, that's got everything to do with the energy policy. I mean, the trend is up, but the energy policy in this country is ridiculous, which is only going to lead to these ridiculously higher prices that we continue to see. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice on top of everything else. In the meantime, the grain markets, corn's up a little, beans are up a little bit, wheat is down a little. There's been some action. Again, a lot of volatility in those markets, but really very little to talk about. We're short across the board in the grain markets and in the meats, cattle, fat cattle. We are short now, and feeder cattle slightly lower. Fat cattle or live cattle, which we're now short, is slightly higher. Hogs, slightly lower. Again, nothing from nothing at the moment. And in the softs, cotton is flat and we are long. Coffee is down, we are short. Sugar is down, we are long. Cocoa is down and we are short. And OJ is flat and we are short. So at the end of the day, look, you have to just know the conditions of the market we're in. We just traded live, with my members, and we did very well in a short period of time. But again, we're trading a certain pattern as a day trading pattern, not as the algorithm patterns. And these are things you have to recognize in the opportunities you have in the markets. So as my advice has been recently, go swimming, go somewhere, turn off the machine. There is not much to do, and it's only going to get slower during the day. If we're not seeing big action off these numbers with JP Morgan's earnings and Goldman Sachs, we're not going to see big action today. So again, we're in quiet markets. That's what we got, and there's no reason to try to push them. In the meantime, don't forget about our other brokerage partner at Trader Brokerage. And look, they're phenomenal. Okay, now I have other equity brokers. I have nobody else that's $10 a month. Okay, that saves me 5 figures. I have no other brokers that we have the APIs for that we can actually automate our equity portfolios if you choose to do so. It is not a requirement. It is included in your membership. There's no cost on either side. If you want to, you can get the software without it and make the trades on your own. But we do make it available if that is something you'd like to see. And again, $10 a month. That's the easiest thing to say. Plus, they do have great customer service as well. Family Farms, another great partner. And of course, in 2 weeks, we'll be out in Missouri talking to everybody. But, they've got our interests are aligned, which is to help farmers take care of their dough as they take care of the farm. Look, the bottom line is how to protect and preserve. And I can't wait for the 27th when I speak, or 28th, whatever it is. In the meantime, again, our commodity report written by Andy Hecht, which I've offered you to see the first quarter's quarterlies. But if you're in trading commodities or in your net space and you're not reading that report, you should go see a doctor because there's something wrong with you. That is by far the finest commodity report in the entire industry. And of course, our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow with another Bubba's Value Update. And of course, my British Open picks. And of course, I gave you Alonso in the Home Run Derby. There you go. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.